So the name of the book is Island-Born. The author is Juno Diaz, and the illustrator is Leo Espinoza. Yeah. Oh, the stickers, don't worry about the stickers. Those are just my notes for reading. Because I gotta do some stuff while I read. Alright, so looking at the cover, what do you guys think this book is about? Kellen. A girl? What about her? Yeah, we can use the title. How does the title help? Santi?
She was born on an island.
Yeah, so who knows what an island is? Trenton?
It's where you have to take a boat there.
It's all surrounded by
Yeah.
It's surrounded by water, yeah. So it looks like she's from an island, right? That's where she was born. So let's start reading and see. Can you guys see over there? I think it might be a good idea for you to come over on the carpet over here so you can see.
I'm going for it.
Mason, will you move over, please? Go to the carpet so you can see. You can worry about that. But I'm gonna hold the book this way, and then you're not gonna be able to see.
I can see it.
All right, Island-Born. So while we read, these pictures are super awesome and colorful, and they really do a great job of what's the word? Showing what the story is about. So I want you guys to pay good attention to the pictures, okay? All right. Every kid in Lola's school was from somewhere else. Hers was a school of faraway places. Mine was from a city so big that it was like its own country. India and Camilla were from a stony village at the tippy top of the world. Mateo had lived in a desert so hot even the cactus fainted. New was born in a jungle famous for its tigers and its poets. And Lola was from the island.
I think that's where the girl is.
So when her teacher, Miss Obi, told the class, please draw a picture of the country you were originally from, your first country, and bring it in tomorrow. Everyone got super excited. I'm going to put in pyramids, said Dahlia, and I'll draw a canal this long, Franklin said. There's going to be a mongoose in mine, Nelson yelled. Nelson always yelled. Everyone was talking about their drawings. Everyone but Lola. Lola, you see, loved to draw, but she had left the island when she was just a baby, so she didn't remember any of it. So if she doesn't remember any of the island, what do you think she's going to do to draw the picture?
Go there.
She is.
Neela, what do you think she's going to do?
Go to the place. I just wanted to say.
Oh. Santi, what do you think she's going to do?
Give her,
Yeah, maybe she gets a teacher.
Go
Rock, what
to
do you
the-
think?
I think this book might be about like her story of her life, and she might just ask like her mom where she was from, or she might just write the island.
That's a good guess. Let's keep reading and find out. And let's look at this picture first before we keep reading. Those of you who are up close, what can you see about the class? How do they look?
Noisy.
Yeah, they look excited. They're smiling, laughing. But let's look at Lola here. How does she look right now? Sad? Yeah. You know, I think that she looks really sad, and I think she's sad because she doesn't remember what her island is like. And everyone else was really excited because they remember what theirs was like, so they know what to draw. But she doesn't know what to draw because she doesn't remember her island.
Say confused because
How
she
do you
doesn't
remember
know
her
what to
island if she lives in
do.
her
Awesome, yeah. So Lola raised her hand. She hated raising her hand almost as much as she hated Nelson's yelling. Miss, what if you don't remember where you are from? What if you left before you could start remembering? No problema, Miss Obi said. Are there people around you who do remember? Like my whole neighborhood, Lola said, and they're always talking about the island. Well then, Miss Obi started, maybe, but Lola finished her sentence. I should talk to everyone who does remember. I should draw from their memories. That's a very good plan, Lola, Miss Obi said with a smile. So it looks like her question was answered, that she is going to ask people in her neighborhood to find out about the island. Lola started feeling better about the assignment. But then she saw all the other kids chatting excitedly about what they were going to draw, and it made her sad. Everybody was remembering their first home, even Nelson, who forgot everything. Nelson even forgot his last name once for like an hour. Lola had always wanted to remember the island, but no matter how hard she tried, she never could. It was like a familiar word just at the tip of your tongue, but instead of a word, this was an entire world. Lola closed her eyes and tried to recall anything about the island, but nothing came up.
That looks like a lot of things that she can do.
She kept trying all through the school day to help her focus. She put her fingers on the sides of her head, like her abuela's psychic sometimes did.
Psychic?
Do you guys know what an abuela is?
Yes.
I know you guys all have. I thought you guys might have learned that.
Yeah.
So, how does this make, so, you guys, Lola was really sad about this, so how do we know that she's sad? Why don't you turn and talk to a friend and say why you think she's sad or how you know that she's sad?
No, she doesn't know where she
Why don't you guys try to talk to each other? Good job. And then you can talk to them. Around the tree. All right. Class. Class.
Yes.
All right, let's rein it back in. Thank you for sharing with a partner. All right. Are you okay, your cousin?
What kind of birds are
Oh,
those?
well, we'll find out. Are you okay, her cousin Leticia asked as they walked home from school together. I had to draw a picture of the island, Lola explained, but I was just a baby when we left. Prima, you have to help me. What does prima mean?
Oh, cousin.
Cousin in Spanish, yes. I don't remember a lot either, except for the bats. They were as big as blankets, and they used to chase after me at night. Blanket bats. Lola pulled out her notebook and began to sketch. Do you notice all the blanket bats in the pictures?
Yeah, that's what we wrong said.
Yeah. Leticia stopped Mrs. Bernard, who always sold crispy empanadas after school. Mrs. Bernard, what do you remember most about the island? Why, the music, of course. The whole country is like the island of Uria, like the inside of a drum. You mean like our neighborhood, Lola asked? The neighborhood had so much music, it was like a radio with the dial broken off. On the island, there's even more music. There's more music than air. And everyone is always dancing. Even in their sleep, people dance. Sleep dancing, Lola sketched. So, let's look back at this picture real quick. We see a lot of people dancing and the music playing and the empanadas, right? The food. So, this reminds me of their culture. Their culture is a lot like this, where they have blanket bats and singing and empanadas. Does anyone know what culture means? Taylor? Yeah, so let's say let's say she's from the island, right? So her culture is a lot of dancing and singing and a lot of people eating empanadas and blanket bats are there too, right? So throughout the book, we're going to learn all about her culture and the culture of the island that she comes from.
Mrs. Greco,
Mr. Howard?
can you send Ryan Derlin to the office, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to keep learning about the culture. We'll keep talking about that as we go along. All right, Leticia led Lola into the barber shop that her brother Jonathan owned. Lola has to do an assignment about the island. She needs to know what you remember most about it. Huepa, said Jonathan, laughing. The agua de coco. How wonderful it tastes when you drink it right from the coconut. Does anyone know what the agua de coco means? Yeah, it's like the milk from the coconut, the water from the coconut. Mr. Rodriguez sat up in the chair, and the mangoes that are the size of your head and so sweet. They make you want to cry, Lola said. She loved mangoes. That's it exactly.
That's my favorite.
So, can someone tell me what we learned about the island so far? Cooper? The blanket bats, yeah. Yeah, you're right. And the what? The huge mangoes and peaches. Yeah. All right.
We're learning about that right now.
All right. How much color there is, said the woman waiting with her son. Color for cars, colorful houses, flowers everywhere. Even the people are like a rainbow, every shade ever made. Like us in here, Lola said. Even more color, the woman said. Agua, mango heads, rainbow people. Lola was trying to keep up. The island sounds so beautiful. Why did we ever leave? Well, it isn't all beautiful, the woman's son said. The heat is on you like 5 bullies. I mean, that's really hot. The oldest barber muttered, and other things. Like what? Lola wanted to ask, but the oldest barber had already turned away. I'm wondering what other things that the barber's talking about. I guess we'll find out, right? Maybe. But actually, we're going to find out next time I read, probably next Wednesday. Because right now, it's